This video contains spoilers for the 2022 film Prey, as well as most of the rest of the Predator films. Also, a lot of blood coming up. I'll be upfront with you, I really liked the movie Prey, and I think this is the direction the franchise should have gone into long ago. Fans of the Predator films have had it rough for a long time, huh? The first is a classic, the second puts the monster into a new setting, and at least the first Alien vs. Predator film was fun to look at, but after that it felt like one bad, baffling decision after another. From Requiem's comically dumb and impossible to see wolf, to the ludicrous and unnecessary upgraded Predator. Finally, Prey delivers what I assume people actually wanted to see. A Predator, doing cool Predator stuff, in an interesting setting, and then getting his ass handed to him by a human. The core of the Predator is arrogance. An interstellar civilization who thinks they can don some fishnet and go bully some backwater planets, only to get kneecapped by a pre-industrial creature covered in mud. For a hunter species famous for ripping the spines out of their targets, this is actually the most brutal and monstrous we've seen predators get, preying on animals well below their weight class and drenching themselves in bear blood. This is also the most vulnerable and fallible we've seen them. The hunter in this movie gets bit pretty bad by some of the wild animals he hunts. We see a lot of Yautja blood. I'm pretty sure the idea is that this is a young predator on his first hunt, an easy parallel between him and Naru, our human protagonist. In terms of themes and symbolism, this film follows the example set by the very first Predator film. There's stuff going on, but it's not a main focus, and a lot of it's pretty simple. The film playing with the idea of food chains and the predator-prey hierarchy is almost too obvious. Mouse eats fly, snake eats mouse, predator eviscerates snake for sport. As the predator spends time on Earth, you get to see him move up in the food chain, killing a snake, a wolf, a bear, and then man, only to be felled by Earth's ultimate apex predator, woman. There's a metaphor for white invasion going on in this film, but it's either really simplistic or too involved to be picked up after only one viewing. We're led to believe that the predator killed and skinned a herd of bison, only to discover that the local white settlers have done it. By 1917, the European invasion of the continent was well underway, so the predator's incursion into Comanche territory could be seen as metaphoric for this invasion. That being said, the predator also slaughters the white settlers with apparent glee, so it's hard to say how this symbolism really pans out. The film continues a funny tradition in showing that the predators we see, by and large, really are idiots, aren't they? Imagine having faster-than-light travel and advanced weaponry, and being unable to see someone because they're covered in mud, or shooting yourself with your own laser-guided arrow. I can't help but wonder if all the smart and capable Yautja just stay at home, while the idiot lunatic hunters go get themselves killed on primitive worlds. Also, it's funny to think about the fact that there's just an advanced alien body slowly petrifying somewhere in a North American bog. That'd be a fun thing to randomly dredge up later. So, all this kind of sidesteps the other stuff that makes this film really cool and important. The film is the first Hollywood film to entirely cast Native Americans for its main cast. It's awesome that they did this, but also pretty sad that it took this long for it to happen. I am not even remotely qualified to discuss if the film was an accurate portrayal of these people, but I like to imagine that with Comanche native Jane Myers producing it, and Sioux tribe member Amber Midthunter starring in it, it can't have been in better hands, right? And how cool is it that the film is also being released with a full Comanche language dub? Apparently, the initial plan was to not tell anyone that this was a Predator film and leave it as a surprise for audiences. I can see why they wouldn't want to do that. They want this film to do well, and they want the franchise to do well. But I have a great time imagining the articles we could have seen, talking about this surprise Predator film. Imagine the live reaction videos of the monster being revealed a half hour into the film. Please watch this movie. Watch it on Hulu if you can, give it the numbers it deserves. I want more of everything this film does. You do have to go in with a fair bit of patience though. This film leads hard on the wilderness survival aspect for a good half hour before things really heat up. The original Predator did the same, but you got to sit through prime 80s muscular soldier action while waiting for the sci-fi to kick in. This one is a gentler build-up, but it's well worth it. Okay, I've got some more serious analysis videos coming up, so be sure to subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself.